2, 3.
Knight's Foundry was established in 1873 to supply heavy equipment and repair facilities to the gold mines and timber industry of the Mother Lode. Samuel Knight developed a high-speed cast iron water wheel, which was a forerunner of the Pelton wheel design. Knight wheels were used in some of the first hydroelectric plants in California, Utah, and Oregon.
Hey guys, what's happening? It's Steven
And Spencer.
and we are here at the Knight's Foundry in Sutter Creek, and we're coming to you today because we want to talk to you about some communication as we navigate this time. We do know that this generation and people all around the world are really connected in everything that they're doing. And so we want to come to you and talk to you a little bit today about communication. We know that as you guys are mad texters and you love to connect that way, and Snapchat and TikTok videos and all that sort of stuff, we want to tell you or explain to you some of the ways that you can communicate during this time while you're not in school. You can make phone calls. We know it sounds like that might be what the old people do, but making phone calls and actually hearing your friend's voice and their emotions and things that they're going through would be really important at this time. Obviously, you can text. We're not saying don't text, but sometimes it's not the best form of communication. You could also FaceTime or Zoom, whatever it is that would allow you to see somebody face to face. And one of the things we say this is because there are some barriers to communication. Those barriers to communication can be a variety of things. It could be where you live. It could be a power outage. It could be no cell phone service or internet service. It could be any of those things. But more importantly, it could actually be anxiety, stress, or depression of all of these things that are so unknown. And so those barriers to communicating to your friends and to your family can really be difficult in this time. It can add more stress to what you're already experiencing. And so these other barriers that you might experience could be the lack of knowledge regarding the topics with maybe the people you're hunkered down with. It could be a lack of interest in the topics that your friends and family are talking about. Or it might be an emotional and mental well-being of how you feel. You may not truly want to participate because it's too taxing on you. Another one it could be is the age difference. It might be your grandparents that you're stuck with, or it could be your friend's family. That age difference could play a role in some of these barriers when it comes to communicating. Another thing that can really actually change the way you communicate and be a stress or a barrier in communicating is the volume of somebody's voice. That in and of itself can be a huge barrier.
So some of the keys to communicating effectively, we want to talk about next. Our active listening is the first one. So you want to make sure you're asking questions when you're listening to somebody, so you're kind of summarizing what they're saying, you're paraphrasing to make sure that you're getting the point what they're saying, so that you're getting the message as they're trying to send it to you. Next one would be body language. So your hand movements, make sure you're making eye contact with that person. That's really important to let them know that you're paying attention, that you're present with them in the moment. And also your posture, let them know that you're looking at them, you're straight on with them, and you're being present with them. Next would be keeping your stress in check. So with that, you want to clarify things, make sure that you're in the correct state of mind, and take pauses to collect your thoughts and how you feel about the situation and what you guys are talking about. Also, you want to make sure to assert yourself. You want to value yourself, value your thoughts and opinions, and also learn to receive feedback, whether it's negative or positive, because you will receive both positive and negative feedback when you're talking with somebody and making that communication. And also learning to say no is pretty important as well. You want to make sure that during this time you're still communicating with your family and your friends as often as you can. Stephen already mentioned the multiple different ways you could be doing that. Also, you want to make sure you're communicating with your school now. They'll be starting this new distance learning program, so you want to make sure that you're in contact with them and that the lines of communication are open there. As always, we want to let you know that the Interfaith Food Bank is open 11 to 3, Monday through Friday. Their phone number is 267-9006. And also starting today from 11 to 1 p.m. at the different school locations, Amador High School, Argonaut High School, Island Junior High, Plymouth Elementary, Pine Grove Elementary, and Pioneer Elementary. They are doing their school lunch and breakfast programs from 11 to 1 p.m. Just show up with kids in your car. They'll give you a lunch and a breakfast for each one that's in your car.
You guys, we really understand through this situation that we're all experiencing around the world that this could be extremely difficult. And some of the conversations and the videos that we're going to be preparing in the next couple of days are going to hit some of those topics, whether it's stress and anxiety or depression. Some of those things, we want you to understand that communicating with people is part of this. It can be a time right now where you have a lot of frustrations and things going on in your life And we want you to know that we're here to support you. Our telephone number at our office is 209-257-1980. You can listen for Spencer Detschke or Stephen Hartman on our line, and you can reach out to us on our extensions there. You guys, we really do. Part of the reason that we love doing this is we love you guys, and we want to connect with you. And so we're going to continue to make these videos to hope to be a support for you, whether it's just on social media or if you call us. Right now, communicating is pivotal. Make sure you're communicating with those that you're in need to. Touch bases with them. It might just be a quick hello. It might be your older neighbors. It might be your grandparents. Just reach out to them in this time. And some of you introverts, that might be really difficult. So I'm challenging you extroverts, reach out to your friends that may not reach out to you. Let's get through this together. And as we continue to move forward, we will get through this because we're all doing it together. So remember to communicate, and remember to check the link below and subscribe and like the button and share it so we can get this information out to all of our friends in Amador County in the next couple of days. Thank you guys, and we hope you have a great day.
Stay healthy and stay safe.